Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats, and anything else we haven't represented. What we have here is a classic game, Max Payne, right? This game came out, when? 2001, 2002? Something like that. Or 2000? Early 2000s. I believe it was 2001. Or early 2002. Regardless, let's talk about real quick what this game is, in its significance to a young boy's childhood. So, I was probably 14 or 15 when this game came out, and, obviously this game takes a lot of that bullet time from the Matrix movie, and incorporates it into its, general mechanic scheme. So already, you've got this wonderful example, I get to immerse myself in bullet time, and it's not, watching the Matrix. I get to do it myself. Very cool. That alone is what makes this game really cool. Just having that, right? Building up that meter and then using it when you need to. Also, for a 14 or 15-year-old boy, this again has a phenomenal story, setting, atmosphere. And the best part is, when you played this, I played it in the winter. So, the elements outside are similar to what's going on in the game, right? So you sort of get that element incorporated that it adds to your overall experience. It's fun when that can happen. Story. Super fun. Again, deep, gritty, it's dark. And you're on the edge of your seat playing this game, trying to figure it out, And the beauty is, it is just a shoot 'em up game where you are, and you're getting to do all this cool fun action, and then when the story comes through, you get to enjoy that, right? The nice thing about how the story is told, there's two things here, is that one is how it's presented, right? And we'll talk about that in just a moment. But first, we'll talk about just how it literally stops the game, takes you out, and delivers you the exposition. So you're never really distracted. And it gives you, it lets you know through its cues, right? That, yep, hey, when we end with this panel and we go to a blank screen, get ready, because you're going to be back in the action, and we're not going to totally take a dump on you, but get ready, you're going to have to fight. And again, I think that's what's beautiful, is you do all the action, you do all the legwork of fighting and surviving, and then the game rewards you with a very good story. How the story is told, very unique, very cool, through the style of comic panels, right, of a comic strip. And you'll see it gives its panels. Very cool, love it. Adds to the noir element, right? Almost like you're playing a neo-noir comic strip, right? Issue to issue. There's just a lot of cool stuff going on in here. Then you're right again. There's breaking down the fourth wall at times. Good, good tongue-in-cheek humor. So you have wonderful writing. Again, very, very good mechanics, very well thought out. Just a fun game. Now, as you can see, if you're familiar with Max Payne, you notice, I've already beaten it on something. That's the only option you have. And then it unlocks Hard Boiled. Once we can beat it on Hard Boiled, we'll unlock Dead on Arrival. New York Minute is time trial. I've never really been one for this game. Maybe we'll try it out later. Really, what we're gonna do is, we're just gonna play it on Hard Boiled. I'm definitely gonna be playing it on Dead on Arrival. I don't know if I'll record that, but I figured Hard Boiled's a good one to record. It's gonna be challenging, right? I'm probably gonna die a handful of times. But, for the most part, though, it's, just a lot of painkillers. I'm hoping that, hey, we can make it through this without dying, but live commentary, live play. So, other than that, all options should be just fine. I got a little bit of auto aim, but I don't do aiming lock. But it looks great. I don't like auto weapon change. I never liked it. Bullet time aid. I'm not sure what that means. Does that let me know how much bullet time I have? I don't know. Gameplay tips. I don't even know. I really don't know what it means on, but. I'm not really, that's nothing I'm not. Yeah. We're good. Again, I just, what's really fun too is, Sin City is a great movie. When did that come out? 2004, 2005? That movie and this game have a very, very close style and vibe to them. Max is almost a Hardigan, right? From the graphic novel or from the movie. He's also kind of the Les Clive Owen's character's name, I forget. Sort of all these things rolled into one. I wonder when Sin City was written. I mean, did Frank write that after this game came out? Probably not. It's probably from the 90s. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Both of these things, are very, very similar. I love it. Again, if you love detective, like noir and neo-noir, this is a perfect game to sit down and play with. I think the only other thing I'll mention is get to the drug-induced sort of parts of the game. I'm going to try my best to navigate that without falling. I know the proper routes for both of them. The funny thing was when I played it on Fugitive, to unlock this, right? I remember. It took. I was taking my time, but I made it through on the first go, right? So, hey, all right, cool. At least I remember that. Because that can be annoying if you go. There are dead ends in that area. I might comment on it, but anyway, that's that's probably the only part I see us having any problems in. If I fall off once, I will just edit out, what I'm saying? If we can't just play it through, I won't subject anyone to the Wailing Baby, and, and having, that's it. What else? We're gonna enjoy this. I know I am. We're gonna sit back and I hope you enjoy it. Again, I'm not gonna do too much complicated, but when things pop up, feel like hey, that's fun. I don't know, get that reference or allusion or something or whatever. Just something's funny. My comments on it. So anyway, here we go. Max Payne. This is a PS4 version of the game being played on PS5. Eventually, again, I own this game on PS2. Played it on PC back in the day. Bring it to you probably in many different formats. I'd like to just plug in the old PS2 and deliver it that way, as well as Max Payne 2. So, look forward to Max Payne 2 sometime in the future. But yeah, again, maybe we'll do Dead on Arrival on PS2. So.
Stand by 1010, investigated reported disturbance at Acer Plaza.
10-4 dispatcher, verify address.
It's Acer Plaza, repeat, Acer Plaza.
Shots fired on the rooftop. An assault in progress at Acer Plaza. Repeat, an assault in progress.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger, and then it was over. To make any kind of sense of it, I need to go back 3 years. Back to the night the pain started. I was still on the force back then. NYPD, Manhattan, Midtown North Precinct, Hell's Kitchen.
So when are you coming to work for me, Detective Payne?
You'd make me work undercover in some hellhole. Sorry, Alex. Michelle and the baby come first. See? My last smoke. It's bad for the baby.
That's you, Max. A regular Boy Scout.
See, Alex.
Still on for poker Thursday night, right?
Like taking candy from a baby. Life was good. The sun setting on a sweet summer's day, the smell of freshly mowed lawns, the sounds of children playing, a house across the river on the Jersey side, a beautiful wife and a baby girl. The American dream come true. Honey, I'm home. But dreams have a nasty habit of going bad when you're not looking. The sun went down with practiced bravado. Twilight crawled across the sky, laden with foreboding. Michelle, honey, anybody home? I didn't like the way the show started. They'd give me the best seat in the house, front row center.
Also, again, right, this is a PS4 version on a PS5, so it's even running a little bit better.
What the hell?
It looks great. Look at that. Some V.
Something ugly had been tattooed on the wall. A map of things to come. It was a poison syringe, a magic tag full of diabolical meanings.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. I mean, look at this, Whose code is that? Oh, it's Max's code. Yeah, right. You can open these up. There's nothing in there. I don't think there's ever anything in there. So, Real quick, too, I've never really thought about it, but I feel like, and again, I'm not like, look, I just play Max Payne, right? I just work here. I never read any articles about anybody from Remedy that's worked on this, um, on this project or Max Payne 2 or 3 or any. I mean, I don't. I mean, I just know Remedy makes good games. I always like them, and I don't know anything like right. I don't know. I've never read any interviews, so I don't know anything about like this game. So I just am going on assumption, which is fun to do sometimes, especially when it's like this, something I played a bunch, and I feel like you can just make these sort of natural connections. So I feel like there's some of big heavy David Lynch inspiration from this as well. But anyway, V. Syringe. Interesting. First two, let's just real quick before we move on. This is sort of our safe zone right now. I mean, you can't go out. You look outside. See the setting sun. So, Remedy. Remedy is the developer of this game. Remedy is very well known, right? This is Max Payne, Max Payne 2, Alan Wake, Control, right? These people, these developers, they know what they're doing. They make fantastic stories in fantastic game worlds. Also, Crossfire X, a first-person shooter that they made a campaign for, which is actually really good. As well as many other projects. But these people are good, right? This is a time where developers were good. Games that came out were good. They were fun. What else? Oh, 3D Realms. 3D Realms, huge producer publisher back in the day. That's the people who were with id or ID Software, right? Making your Dooms and your Duke Nukems and stuff like that, right? Like Duke Nukem, that was 3D Realms. Fantastic. Great games. So you've got reputable names behind this game to start with, right? Like Remedy, I don't know, this might be Remedy's first game. I mean, let's, like I said, this is just off the cuff. Let's, real quick. Check what they've got in their catalog. Death Rally for the DOS and like Windows for sure, and then Max Payne. So Death Rally is the first one, which is probably for what it was, a good game. I don't know. That's like right there though too. There was some like audio issue. That's not because like right. If we were to play this on a PS2, we wouldn't have experienced that. Was this it said freeware for this? Yeah, well, later re-release. Anyway, Max Payne is really their first game. Yep, and then Alan Wake. Then some sort of, I guess, some sort of throwback to Death Rally as like an Android, iOS, and released for Windows game, but whatever. Again, more Alan Wake. Agents of Storm, that's an iOS. But Quantum Break, yeah, I forgot Quantum Break. Control, right, Crossfire X, like I said, the single player, very fun. And then the Alan Wake game that's going to come out in 2023. Control sequel, apparently they're working on. Condor, working title. It says also with 505 Games, who will be the publisher on that. That's cool. They're going to remake Max Payne, it appears. Rockstar is, though. Because that's the thing, Rockstar owns this ever since, what, 2, right? And then Vanguard. I don't know what that is, but they're working with Tencent. It's probably just something that Tencent needs some needs fulfilled on. Anyway. Again, Remedy's a solid company. You know, I'm never gonna. Everything right there we just read off is solid. So, here we go.
Listen, someone's broken into my house. Call 911.
Is this the Payne residence?
Yes, someone's broken into my house. They're still here. You have to...
Good. I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Who is this? Hello?
So now you got a shotgun, a little bit better than Beretta. Beretta's still a solid weapon. And here we go.
Michelle! Michelle! Freeze! NYPD's drop! No, please, God, no.
The flesh of fallen angels!
No, God, no, please, Michelle. Oh, baby. That was 3 years ago. Everything ripped apart in a New York minute. The killer junkies had been high on a previously unknown designer drug, Valkyr, V. After the funeral, I told Alex I'd be transferring to the DEA. It took us 3 long years to get a break in the Valkyr case. Then, finally, 2 months ago, a dime dropper tipped us off that Jack Lupino, a mob boss in the Punchinello crime family, was trafficking. I went undercover, infiltrated the worst mafia family in New York. I came in from the cold and the dark. Outside, the city was a cruel monster. I've been slowly working my way from the small time to the big fish, trying to get to the source of the drug. Alex and BB were my only contacts in the DEA, the only ones in this decrepit city who knew I was down here.
BB here. Something urgent has come up with Jack Lupino. You need to meet with Alex immediately at the Roscoe Street station.
I hadn't had a face-to-face with Alex since I'd gone undercover. Outside, the mercury was falling fast. It was colder than the devil's heart, raining ice pitchforks as if the heavens were ready to fall. Everyone was running for shelter like there was no tomorrow. It didn't get any better when I got to the subway. The feeling hit me like a point-blank shot straight in the face. Something was not right about this. My Beretta stirred nervously under my coat, but the train doors had already shut behind me, and I was in for the ride. Next stop, Roscoe Street Station, and Alex. The station was drenched in gloom. Alex was a ghost, nowhere to be seen. I'd have to look for him. Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast. The pills would ease the pain.
Wasn't Jake supposed to take care of this?
He and Mickey are having too much.
Hey,
So we got trouble here at Roscoe Street. Something's not right. Who just kills, you know, like a Metro cop? Here it is again.
yeah! Hey! Ah! Ah!
Right? Transit cop, you know? This dude didn't do nothing. This dude probably didn't even have a gun. He's just making sure you got a ticket.
Yo, guys! Hey, we're getting around. You hear me? Oh!
Only need one shot.
Yo! Sure.
Yeah, really?
Sure. Damn!
Ah!
While looking for Alex, I had ended up in the middle of a big-time crime operation.
Kiss it go!
You saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure. Sounds good. Follow me.
Home free. This way. Hold it!
Poor bastard.
train lit up like a Christmas tree. Power was back on. Being subtle.
Yo! Hey,
The rusty door led to an abandoned part of the station, closed off since the early 40s. Something big was going down at Roscoe Street. Maybe that's why Alex had wanted to meet me here. Maybe not. One way or the other, I was gonna find out.
Sure.
Yeah, really.
Sure. Hey. What the?
Like Lapino. Now that's spooky. Jack Lapino. Yeah, spooky. But also it's like the failure count is rising. Yeah, I wouldn't joke about it if I was you. Yeah? The station's not secured. Someone decided to play hero upstairs. That's all we need.
Ice!
Just curious. Would have been a lot cool if it was some down there. No matter though. You stacked for ammo. Never really want for ammo.
What the hell was that?
Selling some high X. HE.
All done here. Give me the detonator. What are you talking about? The detonator.
Ice! Get him! What the hell?
The door had been welded shut ages ago and the bomb was missing a detonator.
Okay, fellas. The police are on their way. New York's finest are gonna be here soon. So stick to the plan. We've got our own private exit route. In and out, do your thing. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Whack him!
We come to you now live from the crime scene.
Who is this?
Right back at you.
This is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. You are to cease your criminal activities and surrender immediately.
Sure thing, Jim. Me and the boys have been talking and everyone's real sorry. They'll never do it again.
Who the hell is this?
Being placed at the scene of a bank robbery wouldn't have tipped the odds in my favor. The bank robber's score lay on the table. The bank robbers have been after Acer Corporation bonds. The Acer success story had recently been on every channel and on the cover of every magazine. The bank robbers had left their tools on the table. Judging by the detonators, the crooks had bought enough explosives to send Lady Liberty into orbit.
Jesus, you almost gave me a heart attack. I nearly shot you.
Alex, I'm glad to see you.
What the hell's going on? There are more corpses here than at the city morgue.
It's an armed robbery. A tunnel job straight to the Roscoe Bank vault through the old station wall. Is this why... This is Lupino's gig?
This is Lupino's doing? Lupino's men? Really?
You sure know how to pick a place? Can you get through?
No, it's locked. We gotta get out of here. If it's Lupino, it's... Alex? Alex!
There was nothing I could do. He was dead. I could tell by the empty, accusing stare of his eyes. Alex had kept me relatively sane for the past 3 years. Now I didn't know how I felt. Somehow he had stumbled upon something big and ended up stepping on Jack Lupino's toes.
Okay. We're just gonna
ran his racket of sex,
end it
drugs,
right
and
here. It's a good
contract
time
killings from
to
a hotel and a slum
end
block
it,
in
and we'll
Tennessee.
start back up. We'll see all of this
The NYPD was
again.
closing in. I could hear
So
the
no
sirens.
big deal.
Their wail was a crescendo.
But yeah, we'll
Lupino thought
resume
he'd get us
from
by taking Alex out and leaving
part
me to
3
take
and
the
chapter
fall
1
for
next
it.
time.
All he
And
had
I hope
gotten
you
was my
enjoyed it.
attention.
I enjoyed playing Max Payne, so we'll see you next time.
I went for the hotel first. It was a sad old thing with flickering lamps and faded colors, cheap mobster punks and tired-eyed prostitutes. My cover had been blown, the door slammed shut behind me, and then I was dodging bullets like raindrops.
Payne in the butt. Ha ha! Payne to the mat. Junk spot pig. Got a ticket to Marble City for it.
Happy birthday.